prison, every new inmate has to toss their shoes. Everyone walks barefoot, no exceptions. But the guards, they wear thick rubber boots. Because the entire floor is wired with a high-voltage grid. Any prisoner who defies orders gets shocked on the spot. And it doesn't end there. Once lights out hits, inmates have to rush back to their cells immediately. The moment that red light comes on, high voltage surges straight through the floor. Only at sunrise, when the light switches to white, can they safely step out. If someone simply can't take the torture anymore, they'll end it themselves by touching the live current in the dead of night. And Cassian, who just sees it all happen, freezes right where he stands. Right then, the whole block reeks of burning flesh. Determined not to rot away inside this cage, a bold idea starts forming in Cassian's mind. When the prison brings in a batch of new inmates, he carefully scans the situation. 50 prisoners locked up in the block, yet only 3 guards assigned. Which means, if they can just deal with that high-voltage problem, sheer numbers are enough to overpower the guards. But pulling it off alone is completely out of the question. So, Cassian reaches out to Kino, the shot caller on the inside. Only Kino tells him he has 3 months left on his sentence. No reason to risk everything over that. Until one day during a shift change, a prisoner from the neighboring block passes along a terrifying piece of news. Just last night, the guards executed every single inmate due for release using electrocution. Over 100 men, not one survived. In other words, no one ever walks out of here alive. And that's when Kino starts to panic, because that fantasy of stepping out into the world, it is never going to happen. Then Cassian tells Kino a fresh batch of prisoners will be moved to their level the very next day, and that is going to be their perfect shot at a revolt. So the next day arrives, and every inmate springs into action immediately. Cassian first asks to use the bathroom, then deliberately sabotages the pipes. Meanwhile, the others quickly hand out anything that can work as a weapon. Then, as the new prisoners are being marched in, the water has already flooded into the work area. Watching the lift platform slowly descend, Cassian signals his partners to pull the guards' attention away. He tells them to fake a fight. And the two successfully draw the guards' eyes elsewhere. That's when Cassian slips a piece of metal into the gap of the lift platform. Right after, one inmate swiftly snatches the shock baton off the ground and violently takes down a guard. With only 2 guards left standing, Kino lets out a roaring shout. In a flash, every prisoner hurls whatever they are holding right at them. Get on the table! Get on the table! But once the control room flips the switch, the entire floor is completely flooded. The circuit shorts out almost instantly, and at that moment, Kino knows their chance has finally arrived. Then the prisoners charge forward like a tidal wave, and now every last guard is in for a world of pain.